Alright, welcome to 1FG Archives here on YouTube. This is First Impressions, Volume 25, and today we're going to be looking at Mortal Kombat Arcade on the Sega Genesis. Let's dive into this. Alright, one thing to note though, if you are playing this on original hardware, it does require the 3-button controller. If you try to use a 6-button controller, it doesn't function correctly. Um, Basically, if you try to start the game, it's not going to let you. It'll let you activate like the dip switches and stuff like that, but it will not let you play the actual game. You have to have the original or a 3-button controller for it to work. So just a fair warning. You can actually find this game on Etsy and eBay maybe or something, but it does require the 3-button controller for it to work properly. So I've already made my adjustments already. I don't have any cheats on, just left it on normal difficulty. So we're gonna have some fun with this. Let's give it a shot. Just looking at the differences between the the Genesis and the original Genesis, you don't have to enter the blood code. It's automatically on in this. You don't have to worry. Man, this already looks a lot better than the Genesis version, just looking at this. All right. Okay, so let's see, they got the sound, they got the actual victory. That's kind of nice. Because I remember the Genesis did not have that. Well, not, the only thing I have to say I'm not used to is the block button being up here. Hey, that's actually pretty decent. I said this is a fan-made game or a ROM hack, whatever you want to call it. But they've done a really good job on this. Just from the first fight alone, I can already see the differences, and it's really, really good. Oh, and the fact that they actually have the announcer saying Scorpion wins in this, because I remember they didn't even have that in the original Genesis version. That's confusing. It's not quite as dark, I would say, but it definitely looks a lot better compared to, I mean, honestly, this looks better than the Sega CD version, not gonna lie. And the Sega CD version actually was pretty decent, in my opinion. I did do a first impressions of that a while back, so if you want to check it out, to go take a look at my first impressions videos. Sound effects are still got kind of... See him trying to jump over it. So we're just going to do one, maybe two playthroughs, depending upon how well this goes. Okay, well that took away a heck of a lot of health. Alright then. I mean, that lovely Genesis sound effects, though, but still, it's actually not bad at all. All things considered. It could have been a lot worse. But I have to say that I really like the way that they did this. Oh, jeez. I was just pressing the three buttons, or the two buttons. I know it's low punch, low kick to make the meter charge, but... Come on. Throw a wild kick in there just to see if it would work. He's not falling for that. He fell in between the spikes? Guess they forgot to put an extra few little graphics in there for the spikes. He just went smacking right into the ground. Oops. Let's see how long you can block. Kind of reminds me of the SNES version. If you keep throwing the spear, eventually the computer will just take it. But you got a little bit of clapping noises too from Shang Tsung. Darn. Alright. Well, so far so good. I'm thoroughly enjoying this. I think they did a really good job. I said aside from having to play with the three-button controller, this actually is pretty cool. Really well done. Now, mind you, I am also playing this off of my 32X console, so maybe the graphics might be a little bit cleaner. I think I'm not sure if it upscales the actual like graphics on the 32X if you do it. No, I can't remember. Maybe it might clean them up a little bit, or if this is just the natural way the game looks on from the cartridge. I think that's actually pretty cool if it is. I'm really impressed with this. Definitely gonna have to stream this sometime. Because I also have Mortal Kombat 2 Arcade Edition on what is it, the on the you hear me tapping the buttons. You can actually they actually do have one for the 32X redone. Oops. Like he's literally standing right next to you. Yep. I missed, and I paid for it. Have a seat. Oh, we both threw the spear at each other. Well, maybe I might do 2 characters just for the heck of it, but you know, this is actually going pretty swell. And the graphics, the sound, everything is just so much better on this. Like, why couldn't I see? That's the thing. It's like with Genesis, it's like you could just tell that a lot of the stuff that they have, like when they released back then, like these home port for the consoles and stuff. It's just you can tell that they rushed some of it. And I want to say that's a lot of the problems like I had with the 32X was that that was a major problem that I had with a lot of their games, is they really seemed like they rushed a lot of their stuff, which is sad because a lot of them actually were they had some pretty decent games if they would have stuck with it. But then again, it is what it is. Come on. I like how it does that transition though. We're just rolling right through this. So far, so good, anyway. Still got four more battles to go. I've actually had this game for a while. I just never actually got a chance to get to play it. So now it's just like, now I have a little bit of time. I was like, yeah, let's go ahead and put this together and let's see what it is. All right. Haha! Look at that. Perfect timing. Yeah, I'll happily block that to trade it off. Nope, you don't want to take it anymore. You know, it's funny. I always thought like when Johnny Cage is like when he's standing there after you defeat him, kind of looks like he's like looking up at the stars. Oh, look at all the pretty colors. Whoops. I accidentally pressed the B button way too fast. My finger caught the B button. Oops. Well, now he's got to have a couple broken hands for a while. I couldn't block it. Nice. Don't get that too often on an endurance round. Everything just flowed that round. Nope, not this time. Nope, I already thought it passed her. I'll take it. Gotcha. Yeah, Goro was never actually in the home console versions. He was a joke. In the arcade, he was an absolute ruthless turd. All right, not too shabby. I am very, very impressed with this. And this would be, like I said, this would be something I could live stream for sure. Yeah. Eddie can make his appearance, I guess. Whoops. See, if you get Shang Tsung when he's trying to morph, and that's how you can get him to, you can easily trap him. Ouch. Nice. Well, overall, that's pretty cool. Oops. What's this? Nice. I'm guessing this is the Ermac fight. This must be a bonus fight if you actually go through the game without continuing? I don't know. It's actually kind of nice. I like this little surprise. Ah, that hurts. Oh, shoot, I meant to hold block. Yep. I mean, it's just, it's one thing, all they did was palette swap this stuff, so. Darn it. Oh, that's a nice little ice blast. Darn it. Oh well, I didn't beat him. That's actually pretty cool, though. Yeah, whatever. Those were not dork. Let's see where it takes me, though. I'm curious. What does it do? So it just takes me back to Shang Tsung? Well, that's lame. It's like I've already won. This falls over. Ouch. Don't let him win. Oh, that's what it is. Okay. So yeah, you got to take on the challenger at the end. Okay, got it, got it. Just got a little unlucky. Well, this is definitely something, as I said, this is something I'm going to stream in the future. This was really cool. Probably do this along with the arcade edition of Mortal Kombat 2 for the 32X. Because by far, for the home consoles, for the 32X edition, just the standard edition, was probably the best version. Minus some of the sounds, of course. Otherwise, the SNES was very close behind, in my opinion. All right. Yeah, this was pretty cool. Like I said, I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I'm actually going to go ahead and stop here, but let the credits roll out. But just to remind you, you can check me out at facebook.com/OneForsakenGaming, twitch.tv/OneForsakenGaming, Instagram, and of course right here at OneFG Archives on YouTube. That this is really cool. I think this is a really good fan-made edition of Mortal Kombat. I look forward to bringing it to the live stream in the future. Good job, you guys, on this. All right. But anyway, that wraps up this episode, this first impressions episode of Mortal Kombat Arcade on the Sega Genesis. And we will see you next time.